Greetings! Anyway, greetings. It is I, the Dalek Emperor. Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So... yeah. Welcome back to Slay the Princess, where today we're going to be doing something a little bit different today than we did previously. We are not going to go to the cabin.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around
Yes.
and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Yes, I definitely, the only thing that matters is where I'm not going. I'm not going to... The only, let me just save, there you go. 10. Let's start off with this one first. We'll do... The only thing that matters is where I'm not going.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away
Yep.
from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take
Yep.
part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads
Oh
to the
dear.
cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Okay, no.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies.
Yeah, like...
Dies.
Yeah,
Forever.
like you would care. I don't trust you. Okay, good. Maybe everyone should die. It's... What do they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them?
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess. And, last I checked, you're part of everyone too. So,
Oh
if you
dear.
think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interest.
Oh boy.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Yep, let's do this. What the heck?
You're at the
Oh no.
I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you
No.
a fated confrontation.
No, I won't. Yes, I won't do this. Oh yeah, well, I guess I start walking a different direction. In fact, I'm just gonna keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Explain yourself.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Oh dear.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Oh god, they all look the
As you
same.
focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick.
Trick of light, indeed.
In every
Oh
direction,
boy.
there is
Alternate universes.
and not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you
Oh
need
boy.
to be. Wait,
What is going on?
you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or
I
cabins
should
you're just
say...
you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Very funny.
You've doomed us all. You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Oh dear. Oh, chapter 2. The Stranger. Right, here we go.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin.
Oh, a wall.
In the basement of that cabin is a... You're here to slay her.
Okay, wait, okay. You know what? No. You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the
You
first
know
time.
what I'm talking
If
about.
he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like...
Indeed.
The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than
I
protect. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day.
Indeed.
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you can...
Yes.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task
Never.
ahead.
Okay. Wait. Those walls weren't here the last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those...
No, they were always
Makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled on the
I
princess.
disagree. No, I'm not heading to the cabin. If I can't run away from a cabin, I'm just staying here in the woods.
Oh, that's clever! A little boring.
Yep, indeed, very clever.
It's extremely...
No, it isn't.
Can we really do that? Can we really just do nothing?
Maybe.
No, you can't just do nothing. You have to do something. Alright, so it's decided. Even if it's boring, we're going to do nothing forever. Congratulations, you continue to waste everyone's time and do nothing. Wait, can you still hear me?
Well, what's going on? Oh dear.
What is that weird feeling? It's like I'm barely even here anymore. Well, it's not nothing.
Oh dear.
Sure.
What's happening?
Does that mean we messed up?
Oh dear. The world around you unwound, physical matter replaced by nothing but texturing. You find yourself in a long quiet. Once again, memory returns as a distant rumbling sounds, undulations, pulse louder as something other comes close. You already know what dwells in the empty spaces. The feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Confusion, why are you here? Am I finished? Resistance fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration, this vessel is full of you, it's useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against your will, no, you can't go back, not there. The world is broken beyond repair, we must weave something new. A wagging finger, there is only so much thread in this place, do not waste it, I'm our only salvation. Oh, denial. Oh, where? End of the world? Have you ever considered... Yes, have you ever considered that maybe she's going to end the world as...
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking... Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because
why
she's
not
locked
just
up.
not let her...
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic
Really?
approach to this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what lays up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin...
I don't know.
Unless, of course, you do your job and
No.
slay her.
Okay, someone else do it?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
Oh. Okay. Killing a princess seems kinda bad, though. Let me see, what else can I say? And... good look. I'll go to the cabin, I'll talk to her if she's... Then maybe... But not... But I'm not committing anything until I have a chance to meet her face to face. Fine, we already met her.
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before...
Okay, yeah. Let me have a think. Look.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But, a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her...
Indeed.
Words. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull
Fine,
yourself.
I'll...
Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Maybe. I want...
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Yeah, proceed into the cabin, let's do this. Yeah.
The interior of the blade is your...
Yep, enter the basement, screw that. Screw that, doesn't matter.
The door to the basement creaks open, her voice soft.
Hello?
Yeah, okay, hi! I'll just say, I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally
I'm
sinks in?
I'm just seeing what happens.
You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
Probably.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Very well,
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Okay, let me just save.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding.
Good lord.
Hi. I can't believe you're here.
Let's end the world together.
Happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Shit.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
I have a nappy pen. Hold on, let's talk a bit fair. I'll see what I can do. Hold on.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge
I'm probably gonna
mistake.
die again.
No, you're doing
Yep.
the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Ah,
They're
cool.
large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to
Oh
break them
dear.
apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Shit.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
Ah.
They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe there's a key lying around somewhere.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Okay then.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams
Oh
shut.
boy.
You hear the click of a lock.
Oh, who's there?
Is someone else here?
Hey. Return, hey, let me out of it.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to stay.
Oh, it's you!
And you won't leave until the task
Never.
is done. You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Oh boy. Fine, I'll...
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed
No.
to. Easier for
Whom? You?
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yes.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here.
Use your
together.
blade things.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped
Oh
wolf.
boy.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing.
Oh boy.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Never.
Or we could use it to free her.
Free her.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Saber Princess.
Fine.
Right, time to do this.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain.
Ah, good job.
You cut. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone.
Oh god.
Her lips and the heavy chains follow suit.
Oh boy.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Oh boy.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what
She's a demon.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Oh god, no. Yep, approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Oh dear.
As the princess approaches,
No.
your body steps forward and raises.
No.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
No, you're evil.
What are you doing?
Don't warn her.
Stop that.
No.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back
God,
against the wall
don't.
before the blade has a chance to connect.
I knew the narrator was evil.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
You're a fool.
The blade. Move the
No.
blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
Oh boy.
What are...
I'm sorry. I'll try to be
Okay,
quick.
cool. No.
into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew? It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Okay.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Oh dear.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake?
Come on, come on.
Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
Yes, be the hero, defeat him.
And everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest.
Stop ruining the story, narrator.
And you feel every inch of burning.
I'm sorry.
Oh god.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you...
Oh dear.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust...
Oh dear.
Your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you.
Oh
your limbs
boy.
unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-smeared.
Oh no.
It can't just...
No, it
end
can't.
like this. Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things...
No.
I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything
Oh
is done.
boy.
And you die.
What? What? That was it.
You're on a path in the woods.
That,
And at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to sleep.
no. No. You bastard, you're in... Okay, you know what? No.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of our beloved. Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save
Oh really?
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you...
Indeed.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically.
Never.
It sounds like he's the sort of...
You're
sacrifice
insane,
the world
dude.
on the cheek. What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did happen. Why should I... Okay. Why should I listen to you? Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did happen. Why should I...
A warning. Before you go any further, she will lie. We already... I think I do. But I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled.
Exactly.
Yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better.
Indeed.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task
Never.
ahead.
Proceed to the cabin. Let's see what changes. Wait,
The
what
area of
the?
cabin is clean.
That's new.
Its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your
Never.
ornament. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Never. Enter the It's time to enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably...
We are
her
not
offense.
slaying her.
A soft voice
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells.
Indeed.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over the top.
Indeed.
Yes, for
Let's see how
everyone's
this
sake,
will
you're
work.
not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Your manipulation, more like.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the father. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul.
Indeed.
You know she can't hear, right?
Maybe I should be saying
To
that.
hear my words, but surely she can hear my
Probably.
spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you were.
Oh, well, I did.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two.
Indeed.
Doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. That's right, villain. And you killed us.
Indeed.
Well, she killed us.
Yes.
Only because he made us try to kill her.
Exactly.
It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by
Indeed.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right.
Indeed.
We damned a whole world. But everything
Indeed.
Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. Horrible for you, maybe.
Can I say something yet?
Opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady.
Exactly.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue
Yes.
her? We never saw a world end. And now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever
Correct.
been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do
No.
your job.
You killed me the last time. Oh. Rescue the princess.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending
Enough.
monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her,
Well, I
on the
guess
world,
we
it's
get
like
the good ending for
disaster that
once.
would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that. Don't you see how dainty her hands are? You'll be able to slip her out of
Indeed.
the chains. No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Well, I'm guessing I could.
Slip out of the chains. Why hasn't she done it? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and
Indeed.
I think I'd rather believe in fact.
Yes, me too.
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
I'm an imperialist.
One of us has to be.
Yes, I'm an imperialist, a superior
A
Dalek.
brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her.
Indeed.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passion
Exactly.
panic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second
Indeed.
thought. You wouldn't.
Do
I
it.
would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot
Yeah,
of
listen to him.
feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide
Yay!
That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. I guess I have to. I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true
Exactly.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so
Ah,
much.
you're welcome.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a
Okay,
joyful
cool.
embrace. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love?
Yeah, bit overly dramatic, but okay. Well, with... Okay, let me have a look. With it, what do you want to do? We leave in our whole lives to be figured out, and then we have a whole life.
That sounds perfect.
Exactly.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Indeed.
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been
Yeah,
made.
it's a bit cliche, not
You don't
gonna
have to worry
lie.
about it.
I think it's designed to be cliche.
Is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to
Indeed.
leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength.
Okay, Stanley Parable narrator.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
This is ridiculous.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you will
Yes.
know. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Yep, okay. Ooh. Okay. Do you think you can open it? I think... let me have a look. Let me have a think. I think I've got this. Open the door. We both do it.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Yay!
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. And lock.
Good lord.
The door creaks open. Are you kidding?
He's not happy.
I told you our love.
This is very Stanley Parable.
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade. That's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too
Never.
late.
No. You're not doing that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer.
Oh my goodness, this guy's insane.
We're going to leave together. just like we
Indeed.
wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you
Oh
start.
boy.
Our happy ending.
Indeed.
We did it. What should we do now?
I do not know.
Where did everything go?
Oh dear.
Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was
Oh dear.
staring deep into our...
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so
Oh dear.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Oh boy. Oh god, I knew that was going to happen. But you don't get a chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. The memory returns.
She's gone. Where does she go? Is that a...
It is another mirror.
Why is it here?
Of course, you're scared. This is the end for you. But it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse.
Oh dear.
Do it then. End us all before I die of a broken
Oh
heart.
dear. Approach the mirror. Where do I remember this? Yep. Sounds pretty short to beg on, but mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's below. Yeah. You find yourself in belong and quiet again. Proceed to the cabin. You again. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me win?
You
What
again.
now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish, flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Really?
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean.
Okay.
Again.
Cool, let's... Yep, ready to go back. As if I end up destroying myself. Very well, I'm ready to return.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I
Okay.
learned. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Yep, I know. Well, that was interesting. But anyway.
You're on a path in the woods.
Yeah, let's skip it. Anyway, so yeah, that was interesting. I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, well, once again, make sure you like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in my next video then. Farewell! Thanks all for the enjoyable video today. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Dalek Empire, or you will be exterminated. There will be no resistance. I am the god of all Daleks.